Number 12 is a pretty tough problem. It's a lot of reading, and there are lots of numbers, and there's some algebra involved. Jean buys a textbook, a flash drive, a printer cartridge, and a ream of paper. The flash drive costs 3 times as much as the ream of paper. The textbook costs 3 times as much as the flash drive. The printer cartridge costs twice as much as the textbook. The ream of paper costs $10. How much does Jean spend all together? So I'm going to list these things that she bought. And the key for me for this one is to determine which of these items was least expensive. If you can find that smallest expense, cartridge, I can't talk and write at the same time, and a ream of paper. Altogether tells me to add. So of these 4 items, which one was the cheapest? And that was the ream of paper. So I'm just going to let that be an R, okay? And we'll come back in just a minute and deal with that R. But for now, it's just an R, a ream. Okay, so then it tells me that the flash drive costs 3 times as much as the ream of paper. So the flash drive is going to be 3 times the ream of paper. And then it says that the textbook costs 3 times as much as the flash drive. So the textbook is 3 times the flash drive. And then finally, it tells us that, let me get a different color, the cartridge costs twice as much as the textbook. So the cartridge is 2 times the textbook. So you see how these just build. All of it is building on that one ream of paper, though. We want all of our letters in this expression to be the same. You don't want to have T's and F's and C's and R's. They all need to be in terms of the same letter. So we're going to add all of this up. So 3 3s are 9. That's 9R. There's 3R. 2 times 3 is 6. Times 3 is 18. And we're still carrying an R. And then there is an R. So let's add up all of our R's. And I'm going to do this on the calculator because I know myself. 9 plus 3 plus 18 plus 1. Remember, if you don't see a coefficient, it's a 1. So that gives me a total of 31 R's. And the ream of paper was $10. So 31 times 10 is $310. This is a very good question, in my opinion. It pulls in a lot of the skills that you've learned in our class.